Hello, and welcome to another edition of Sarah J Media Live on YouTube and Facebook. And welcome to the edition for today. We will deal with not how they go inside the Republic, but the Lamp. The Lamp is a program that is brought to you for people who want to make you learn and make a lot of difference in terms of what you do and what you want to do. Well, I can get me producer for like a switch my camera back a little bit round because I get too much side on the side. So that will be great if that happen in the next couple of minutes. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much, Mr. Producer. And I also want to make you maybe crop me down a little bit. You want like all my because now. Okay. Thank you very much. Welcome to the program and welcome to today. It's a special day today. It's a Sunday program and we bring council on International Women's Day. Under the lamp is to learn and make progress. The reason why I make the lamp day is because there are so many things within our community we need for learn, but not just about learning those things, but for able to make progress in some of the things they already learn. So today we're there to talk about women. International Women's Day was put together by somebody, I don't know whether not the UN or whichever embassy or whichever agency or whichever group in the world decides say them for celebrate women. Me I vex because man himself will for celebrate himself. But anyway, the reason why they celebrate women them because women have been faced with so many challenges in the world. Before the World War, first, second, and well, they say third World War they come, but before the First World War and Second World War, women played a great role in combating so many things the way they go against various different countries them. In the UK, women and the people they use as spy, where they go work na some area the way na like a dead zone. And during the Second World War as well, the women in the UK were not just na the front line, but they were also used for entertainment purposes, where the man and on the battlefield for like weeks and months. Then they make some women and come entertain them. Not to just entertainment in terms of having any kind of sexual intercourse. It's just about entertaining them so that they will feel as if they are within the midst of a community and with the midst of their people. When you go into Africa, the way how women are celebrated is different. I would say it's different in so many ways. Let's think first because you will not think and not forget say the wrong thing is not maybe feminists and not can grab me because we get two of them at the studio today where they can talk to me about so many things that we have will say they need for share. But if you're just joining us, please don't forget to share this program and follow us on YouTube and on Facebook. And also continue for day with you back now TikTok. But again, let us go back quickly to the thing where they highlight say women then don't recognize them all over the world. In Africa, specifically in Sierra Leone, women have played a pivotal role in developing Sierra Leone. I remember when the contingency became into the UK for can gain independence, there was a woman among that group of people and we became a very notable Sierra Leonean woman. And again, if you know about salon politics, you get to go find out who that woman they be. Because I think 2 years ago or last year, we did International Women's Day and we highlight some of the women that have done exemplarily well within our Sierra Leone community, both in Sierra Leone and outside of Sierra Leone. So today, we can't talk about them particular women in back in the day again, but the particular topic we can discuss today now for let we decide whether we celebrate International Women's Day or we reflect on the reason why women have created an impact, whether positive or negative, within our Sierra Leonean context. So I bring in two of UK diaspora's finest. I'm not going to say they are the best, but they are the most outgoing ones. They make themselves media available, and not to none other than the guru of the health show partnership program and call the guru. And this why is so many people and all that come back for this health show business. But anyway, I will introduce to you the one and only Madam. Today I really make no title of nothing. You are just Madam Aissata. Madam Aissata, welcome to International Women's Day. And just say hello to via them and tell us more about what in this day means to you before I come to my second guru. Over to you. You laugh for saying.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh. He just always makes me laugh. So what will you do today? Na Creole or na English?
Anyone, Creole, English or Kringlish.
Na Kringlish.
If you want to do the Creole, no problem.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome, una kusha kusha, una kabo kabo, una tenki tenki, wherever you are in this world, be it here in the diaspora or in Mama Salon. We tell una tenki. Yes, me na Madam Aissata. And we're here this evening to talk a little bit about what International Women's Day mean to we, you know, as an individual, but as a community, and globally as well. Because as we know, we are now in a global village where you scratch one in Krokro, it affects the other one in Sofut. So you therefore know how they do things, and we all therefore learn how they connect and do the best we can for move this village forward and prepare for the next generations after we. So for me, International Women's Day is really around recognizing who we are as women, celebrating with successes, with milestones, with achievements, but also, as it clearly says in the title of today's flyer, it's also an opportunity to reflect. Reflect on what's happened in the past, what's happening in the present, and how we can forge a way going forward. The next steps, basically, how we can learn. Me, now one person we believe say, for every mistake, there's a learning outcome. So I always embrace mistakes because you will learn from it. If you just look at it from different angles, different lenses, you will learn from it. So for me, that is what International Women Day is about. Waiting we don't do, celebrate look at what they do already, reflect on see how best we go learn and forge the way forward. But most importantly, waiting at your own role as an individual, as a woman, and as a man as well, waiting at your own role in moving the dial, moving it from one stop to another. So that's right.
All right, thank you very much, Madam Aissata. Like I said today, I didn't make a long official. I just gang. Well, I want to go to me other media guru. I don't need to introduce them, but you know himself. Welcome to the program, Madam Agnes. I know say you now one of Sierra Leone's finest in the diaspora, especially in the UK. I want to welcome you to International Women's Day today, and I want to make you tell viewers a little bit about yourself and what you think about this particular day today.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sarah J Media. We pray that this media will expand.
Amen.
And as a woman out there watching, we need this type of platform. And please be paying. Not say, boy, I not get money. Because if not, we'll not get time for Council next year. For Lord talk about International Women's Day. And this media house here, like, nine all the community. So please, me appeal today to now all the women there. You know, how you buy that Brazilian here at 300 pounds, you forget that same kind of courage for pay 300 pounds to Sarah J Media because they get equipment there. Then get young people and now like behind the scene now we young picking Hassan and David, so they do all anything there. So now that one me one for sale. So now kusha na kaba International Women's Day. Am I happy this year? In between, I am not that happy. And should I celebrate International Women's Day? No, I'm not celebrating. I'm just observing it because at the end of the day, other women then don't put so many efforts to be where I am right now, sitting here talking. People like Clara Zetkin in 1910 in Germany, then get a international conference whereby Clara Zetkin came with this idea, say, you go find for love, we go they celebrate the achievement of women then, so that the one them behind the woman there go be inspired for do more and do greater things, so it will improve the lives of women then. So like in 1911, obviously that was the first International Women's Day we then celebrate.
Okay.
So to Clara Zetkin in lineage, you know, it must get family still out there, you know, We want to say thank you very much, and to all the other women that follow, down to Wiyonside, Ella Kobolo, Gulama, you know, the likes of Patricia Kaba, Dr. Nimata Eshumbedin. You know, may I mention the first lady of our recent time?
Why not?
Yes. so with all of these women, you know, we say thank you.
Oh, not Adombolo, but no.
Not Adombolo. Breaking barriers, you know. And I will say thank you to my own coordinator here as well. No matter what it is, she's always there, you know, and giving all what she can out there in the community. To be somebody who is a director of the National Health Service, and then you are in the Sierra Leonean people. I don't know how she does it, but this day, I just want to acknowledge that, to celebrate it, to say thank you very much, because many people will have run away, because we prefer to protect our paycheck rather than involving with communities that sees no good in what we are doing. But you are somebody that inspired me. Even right now, I'm already for can spill some things in I am, but you don't pass me up. You see, that's why I can always say you need the likes of Isaac Sisena your life, or if I get your life in general, T-boy, you know that your life. But in all, I must say, okay, I can commend myself, queen of social media. I say thank you to myself for being up to here, you know, and over 26 years in the media. And to all women out there where they don't cause you say you barren, or you not to a natural mother like me, you can go and adopt. You can go and foster all different boroughs around the world, wherever you are. There are so many children that need love. And to all of you who are not natural mothers, like myself, don't give up. Happy International Women's Day.
All right, thank you very much, Agnes. The easy way I can let you discussion, there is a diverse element of your discussion where you're not like a wave, you go up, you can. So it's good to have you both here, because I'm not saying that they come up from two different angles in the role when they play within our community. Now, one specific question I want to ask, etc. I know say this day today we say either we for celebrate or we for reflect. Why do you think we should celebrate women? And in the other hand, why do you think women or men need to reflect on the role that women plays within our communities?
Well, I think in terms of why should we celebrate, why should we not? Will be the question I'll throw back at you. Why should we not celebrate all the landmark achievements of women? Why should we not celebrate all the barriers? You know, who were the code readers? It was women.
Yeah.
You said yourself, who were being sent as spies? It was women. Who were holding the cities, the towns, when the men went to war? It was women. So what is there not to celebrate about women? Women from birth have always been considered not superiors, but we are actually the most superior beings that God created.
True.
And I think men know that. That's why they spend half of their life, or the majority of their life, trying to make us submissive and insubordinate. So there's a lot to celebrate about women. We've broken so many barriers. Our ancestors, the generations before us, the present generation. Agnes mentioned quite a few, you know, including the First Lady of Sierra Leone. She's broken barriers. And how has she broken barriers? She's spoken where women were not seen to be speaking, or should not speak. She is challenging the status quo. She's challenging the norm. So she has broken barriers. So we will celebrate her for that. She's created a high level of advocacy around her being. And so that is why we should celebrate. In terms of why should men reflect?
Are you saying men should reflect?
Men should also reflect, and women should reflect.
Okay.
I mean, you are very reflective, as someone mentioned in the comments. You're he for she, and so you are always there to support women. Some of us are here today because you've played pivotal roles in our life in what we've envisioned to do, and you've pushed us, you've encouraged us, you've held our hands. So you should reflect on that and tap yourself on the shoulder. Yeah, kudos to you.
Yeah.
T-Boy, every woman's best friend.
I am not every woman's best friend, though. Now, so they can give people and go with what.
That's it. T-Boy is every woman's, yes, every woman's best friend, you know. So, I mean, so that is something worth reflecting on, and the role you play. You know how many relationships that you don't mend, you know how many marriages that you don't fix, you know how many careers you've fostered to move from point A to point B.
Exactly.
So you've played quite a significant role within the women community and so on. And for us as women, why do we need to reflect? We need to reflect what is our role in society? What difference do we intend to play? What is our vision? You know, I just finished a webinar for the National Students Union in Russia Federation, and one of the speakers said, what do we do? What do we contribute? How do we, for every little thing you do, you either influence or not influence, and you might influence but not in the right way, and so on and so forth. So it's about reflecting on your own actions. What am I doing that is right for society? Or what should I not be doing that is wrong for society? And who determines what's right and wrong for society? So those are some of the things one needs to be thinking about when it comes to reflection, really.
So, Agnes, do you think we should reflect or celebrate?
I think both.
Okay, what are the specifics in terms of, okay, when I don't mention say we reflect now, I'm thinking about it, why should I reflect on the role that I've played with women? But why do you think women should reflect on the role that they have played or they have played within our community? Because sometimes people don't really look at the positive element of what they do or the negative element of what they do and the kind of damage or issue that they may have caused in other people's life. Do you think people actually sit back and reflect on some of those actions? And why do you really think they should?
Yeah, I think the way how the generation is at the moment, with the social media impact on all of us, people can project themselves to be somebody who they are not. And it's very easy for the wave to just take that narrative with how people are presenting themselves. People like myself who are very, very like real, we are not scared to say it, whether it's good, bad, whatever before, like somebody like me, I can spill it all. But thank God for you by yourself. I said, you know, but yeah, let me be serious here. You know, I think if we don't reflect, because the way how human beings are, we have to like they will say, you think back, like last year, what's I been there? Oh, wait, this I don't achieve. So, okay, now reflecting is to just check where we are as women, what we've achieved. We've achieved a lot, you know, just like, you know, my coordinator stated here. First Lady, Madam Fatima Bio, before then we cannot see the well of United Nations. No First Lady there to go live streaming in there. But she broke that barrier and she did that live streaming. Look at her, somebody like Hillary Clinton. And look at her on CNN. Look at her telling the world that you come here, you want to come and change our narrative, you're stealing our diamonds. Who dares talk before like that? But she does that, which means now she has created this space for the next First Lady to come to come and work independently, but also alongside their husband, that as being a first lady, you have something to contribute. You are not just going to be follow. You are an independent woman. This is what this woman is trying to demonstrate. For myself, being a journalist, 26 years, going out, filming people's shoes, earring and this, and now you will see our sisters. They film themselves. They are very comfortable now, they are doing it. But the thing is, they will not sit and reflect to say, oh, you know, Queen of Social Media contributed in this. We are not good at saying the things or acknowledging people, women. That was earlier on, I told you, we are our own problem. We destroy one another.
Right.
For me, I am very, very much comfortable to hear people like Aissata Sisi, for example, when she speaks, when she's on the mic, if people are like, when they give me rum, I don't drink, I don't chuck, and they feel good, I will feel Martin and go say, no, stop. Because I love to celebrate quality, eloquency, and this is how you learn. Everybody should not be in the same, say, oh, because I say the old mic, me say it's a bit or wouldn't that one day. I think this is what has destroyed so many women who have the capacity and capability to come forward to do more than me or more than Aissata. But because of that, like pullback, the reflectiveness is not there, whereby they encourage them, they look up to, oh yes, but I will want to go through this pathway. You know what I mean? So for me, I think like what you stated, reflecting is is good. Like what we are discussing here now, people who are deliberately refusing to acknowledge other women. International Women's Day camp, you must acknowledge one person. So I feel, yeah.
Okay. So do you think the level of competition between women, I'm talking specific within the diaspora, London to be specific.
Oh, we have so many witches.
No.
The witches don't start from
That's
the
what I
family.
ask you.
No, the competition.
Wait, I ask you. Now, what you're trying to say,
Yeah.
the level of competition within the UK diaspora women, do you think is really toxic like it used to be 10 years ago compared to the way it is right now?
I think right now they don't go submarine.
Okay, so it's slightly better,
Not
or
better.
it's subtle.
The submarine dangerous because you don't know who is who. This is serious matter.
I know.
They've gone submarine.
Okay.
Silent. And you don't know who is who. I prefer to know who are the witches and wizards. So I know how to tread. I know how to move. But now they've all gone submarine. And now this is like this now leap year this. It's dangerous time. Because people are not actually vocalizing or being who they are as women. Do you know what I've been through? I don't want to personalize it. People I used to eat and drink with. As soon as they say, oh, somebody they call Agnes, they don't jump on and they comment and they text. Then they laugh. Oh, how are you? Then they say, how are you, my sweetheart? How are you, beautiful? That you are celebrating that individual for insulting me, say, me na barren. I'm not born picking, for example. I know it's not, but these are the things.
You understand that?
You understand? Now, so many women that when they are not natural mothers like me, they will not be comfortable or confident like me sitting here talking. You understand? So
Okay.
now it's worse.
Let's just deal with this situation, possibly not once and for all, but like in the open. Is it a crime for a woman not to have a child?
Well, we have to ask those who are insulting us.
Because the reason I'm asking, there are also men who don't have kids.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Why are they not looking at them like a taboo for them because they don't have kids?
Remember, when you are an outspoken woman, a woman that is out there in public, and people want to do what I am doing. People want to speak like I said, I want to speak like Farala Yamkoka, I want to speak like Mayatu Sidiki, want to speak like Alima to the Manikeni, want to speak like First Lady, but they don't know how to go about it. They just feel like because they are seeing Aissata sitting here doing what she is doing, or who is she? Whether How many times have they said I don't know how to speak English? As if English is my first language. I was born in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
And I love to be an African. I am a Pan-Africanist. I refuse to change my accent. If I want to, I would have. I go and do elocution, but I refuse. I go speak me English. And the way we are not able to speak or we not understand, I go speak the way we are able to understand. You get me? But many women, especially the diasporans, are the problems of Sierra Leone. If these diasporan women will not see ICTA, for example, as a competition, when ICTA walk into the room, some programs I go to, you can smell the juju one. You can smell the hatredness. You can see the body eye. You can see the energy. And sometimes when you go to this program, you are scared. You don't show it. I am scared to death sometimes. There was a situation, I go to an event. It was this Rugi Ivy Blue. At any time, she will confirm she have to go and bought me a lamb to hold. Because there were local witches in that event that we are doing their witches and doing. So I was on myself.
So which diaspora will come London?
Yeah, the witches are in the diaspora.
Wow.
The women in the diaspora are the most dangerous women, Sierra Leonean women. Because, for example, if now we are here, say, celebrate international and they reflect it, how many of them have posted some of us that are community faces to say, International Women Say today, I sit as a CL talk show. You know, when it comes to cancer work, is there? How many of them have posted I sit as a
Okay, now that you're saying that, have you come across any kind of signposting of people posting Sierra Leonean women that have achieved within our community, either in Sierra Leone or in the diaspora?
Yes, I have. I have seen few people who have actually acknowledged people, as well as a guy called Trevor Young, who's acknowledging women who've done well or who are doing well. So there is, and myself personally, I've had people who've personally messaged me today to say thank you, you're inspirational, etc., etc. I think just to put a spin on this a little bit, we have to be mindful as to what our expectations are.
Be mindful as women, or
as women, as people,
okay.
And as individuals. I think because what is good for the goose is not always good for the gander, and I think us here, this is our forte. We're comfortable. We're comfortable sitting here. We're comfortable being able to articulate our message through, and so on and so forth. Not everybody has that skill or has that confidence to do that. So sometimes speaking doesn't mean lack of acknowledgements, you know. So that's how I look at life. I look at life, if I know I've tapped into 100 people, if only 10 openly acknowledge me, that means then there's probably another 30 that also feel the same way, but they're not able to articulate themselves, or they're doing it in their own little way or in their own little corner. So that's how I look at it. But I think it's about how we deal with situations, how we play with what we have, and how we also take note of where we come from in terms of our tradition, in terms of our culture, and then we'll start addressing issues like this barrenness and everything, and the impact it has, like on the likes of Agnes and so on. And I think it's about what it means in our community, because for most women in our community, we were born and raised to be mothers. However, as we're talking about women empowerment today, the dial has shifted. Women are no longer in homes raising children, giving birth to 8, 9, 10 women. Women are out there doing entrepreneurship. Women are out there being on social media. Women are out there setting up businesses and telling their stories through, you know, we give an example like Cali Fresh. Cali Fresh has come, she's doing her business, but she's changed the narrative. It's not just selling plazas, you know. She's involved in everything and anything. And but then through that, she's actually marketing. And that's one of the marketing strategies people don't understand.
Okay.
That her presence on social media is not just about her voice. It's also a marketing strategy. We have Syrian as well, another woman in Peckham, who does the same, you know, using different strategies to attract customers and constantly tapping into new customers and so on and so forth. So there's so many things now women are doing that 20, 30 odd years ago was frowned upon, was not seen as a woman's role, or women are finding themselves in environments now where that is not where they were supposed to be. You know, women are coming more and more together. Yes, there's still issues around jealousy. There's always going to be issues around jealousy. I think that's just human nature. But it's always about finding your own niche, finding your own group of people, finding the right people that you know, that you're like-minded, and then you share common visions and dreams and hopes, and you work together. We see all these little female groups within our community. I've got one, the Malta Sisters. We started off traveling, but there's so many ways we support each other now, whether it's through sadness, through bereavement, you know, holding each other's and celebrating and so on and so forth. So it's really about, you know, finding your own little space and spot, and worry less about what everybody thinks about you.
Okay, now that you mentioned that, you just trigger some. You just scratch my brain, and when I say you scratch my brain, now in terms of how men are relating to women within our communities in the UK, do you think you feel say woman them measuring the progress in what women have done within the past, I would say 10 years in the UK? Is there a drastic change to actually showcase what women have done within our community, to showcase that women are moving forward or women are changing the narrative? Because from a man's point of view, I've seen a drop in the rate at which men are progressing within our community. Can you measure the two? What do you think has happened within the past 10 years for women's progression?
I think women have become fiercely independent. Autonomy has moved from 0 to 100, you know, within a very short space of time.
What is the cause of that?
I think it's I think women just got to a point where they started realizing their capability and their ability. Self-actualization kicked in, and then they realized, actually, I can do better. Or actually, they begin to see their role beyond being a housewife, beyond being a girlfriend, beyond being a side chick, beyond being, you know. So they started testing the waters, and then success came, and from that, people are learning, people are realizing that actually I can do better, I can do more. And of course we know with knowledge and education and exposure, you know, it makes a lot of difference. It's quite a big influence. So now we're seeing women are becoming more and more determined, fiercely independent and autonomous, really going for the jugular in terms of success, and men can't keep up with the pace.
Because I was just going to ask Agnes, do you think men have actually withdrawn from that sort of circular improvement for women?
To be honest with you, for I would speak on those that I know here in London. Here, I think equally so. Just like I stated, women have this self-realization now that yes, I can be a mother, I can be a wife, I can be a community supporting person, but I can go out and establish my own things that I want to establish my stuff in. Like for example, we have women now who are bus drivers, a lot of Sierra Leonean women.
Yeah.
We have Adama, we have Kula Jusu, and so many.
But I haven't seen Sierra Leonean women Uber drivers yet.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Really?
Yes, let me tell you that I'm
Okay.
coming to it.
I take Uber almost on the
Oh,
regular
yeah,
basis.
no,
I
they-
haven't seen a Sierra Leonean woman
Yeah,
Uber.
they are.
Okay.
And if you go to train drivers, we have Sierra Leonean
No, I know we
women
have train drivers. Yes, I
who
know
are
that.
Sierra Leonean
Yeah.
women
Yeah, I
now.
know.
You see, so at this time, the way how things are shifting is like the family that we used to believe in, a man and woman should be together, you know, put both finances together and then build future for each other. It's not happening because of so many, you know, other side things like men cheating, having children out of their marriages and all of that. Maybe give it, like so many of our sisters in the diaspora, they build in housing and say, okay, you the man go, they go. When they go now, two different cannot say they go build. Two different cannot say they go build. So if so the women in the diaspora now, most of these women, like either SLPP or APC women, they supported their husband so that they can be member of parliament in Sierra Leone. They can have ministerial position. What did they do? You know, when I was covering the story about the Papa boys, half of them left their wives.
Yeah.
Is this happen to our APC sisters as well? Half of these APC men, they go and created an entire
No, I
family.
mean, I don't know about ABC man anymore.
Both to APC and SLPP,
I mean, I
they
don't
did
know,
it.
but I know about the
Because
Power
I
Boys.
was, no, APC did it as I was covering.
But I never made a comparison there, so not so realistic comparison.
It is. But so this women sit back and say, you know what? If I have my children here, instead of me, you know, building future with a man out there, and so I'm not saying I'm not supporting this man, but I'm supporting and protecting my children's future, for example. And I am supporting my own future. I am going to go to school. You see how many Serena women are graduates, even the one that stopped from one. They're not nurses.
Yeah, but do you think that has created a huge amount of single parenting in terms of women being single parents or men being single parents in the country? Because what you're saying is good. Yes, women have grown to a certain level. We don't improve their lifestyle. They don't improve their capacity in education and in other areas of business. But it's good, but it has created another opposite reaction.
Okay, let's talk
It
about
has.
quick here. I said I can't say as a professional. Me
Okay.
they talk about Mako.
Okay.
You see, most of the homes in the diaspora are being run by our sisters.
Yeah, I know.
You understand? Financially, they take responsibility. They look after their children. But what does this man do? They try, you know, men, I don't know, because you are a feminine, a he or she.
Not.
No, wait, you are a he or she, so you will not see like your woman. Like, look at that girl. She's not a legally trained and qualified nurse, Feremusu. And you're so proud. I can see it in you when you see her in public speaking. You are there supporting, filming and that. Most of our men, they are scared of women becoming independent, of women establishing themselves in their field, whether business or this or that. Boku Saloma wants that woman when they say this na in the controller.
Okay.
So it's that they do, then they get second relationship either na Manchester, na Birmingham.
Now, for create the doubts in the woman in life?
Yes, or na Sierra Leone, so that until this why I don't be nurse side. This is just some kind of get paper. Oh, this why I'm not na carer, with all due respect. Or this one a cleaner. Oh, I said I'm the director. Men like to be around people like Cassette or me. You understand? But they
Is
are
it for the glamour or for the just the
for the glamour,
the position for,
for
say,
the
this kind of
position,
woman?
the power and that. You understand, to other men, but they are scared of women who are thriving.
Okay.
These are the Sierra Leonean men for you. So if our sisters, they say they don't look so, they don't see, say, this la boko me or jata tire. La make me safe. If I not go back to school na salon, la go na ya, la go back to school, la concentrate my business. La tawa, let me self do something for me self. I believe say na the right part the woman and the right now.
So this is the Bamako version.
Na the Bamako
Professional
version. So the
version.
professional version go turn out.
Professional version.
I think the Bamako version not finished me done. I don't know what for saying itself now. Professionally.
No, very seriously.
No, yeah.
This has created a lot of serious issues within communities.
On a serious note, I think Agnes is right. There's an element of control, you know, from the men or by the men, wherein, as I said earlier on, women moved from 0 to 100 in terms of speed and pace. Men haven't moved, so men are still stuck in the 18th century, not even in the 19th century.
I take that. I take that back.
No,
I disagree.
they're very
So
much
you're
stuck.
here for the
you know.
border.
No, I disagree. I'm here for the border with
They're
you.
very much stuck
I'm not
in
being
a way,
here and for you. No.
It's a matter of how proud can you be of your woman?
Exactly.
How prepared are you to actually push your woman so that they're at a level where you then step back and say, you know what, I contributed to that and feel proud. I would say 99% of our men will not do that.
They compete
They
with you.
feel
Inferior.
very insecure, you know, because women are naturally strivers. We thrive. We fight. We passively advocate as maternal beings, and I think with knowledge and with other tools, that is exemplified. And men, especially if we focus possibly on Sierra Leonean men, they don't know how to handle that. They don't know how to manage a woman who is fiercely independent and autonomous. And I think you can. And I think they just don't know how to do it. Because for me, no matter how fierce and independent a woman is, a woman still yearns for that partnership.
But do you think there are times when women try to actually intimidate the opposite sex, thinking, yes, I can now achieve or have done X, Y, Z, so things that I used to take before, I'm not going to take them anymore because I'm now a woman of my own? Do you think that sort of stuff actually creates issues within the relationship?
It does, and the reason why, you have to ask yourself, what was the core factor? What created that mindset in that woman? Why did that, what brought her to that place, or what took her to that place where she felt, you know what, I am now going to prove to you that I can do X, Y, and Z. And that could be for so many reasons. It could be abuse.
Yeah.
In the
Emotional
household.
abuse.
Emotional abuse. We all know in our community there's so much emotional abuse that goes on behind closed doors. And there's so much women are willing to condone, because again, as women, we are the first to start laughing, to start making a mockery if a woman walks away from their relationship. So what we're finding a lot of women stay in this relationship where there's a lot of emotional, financial abuse, physical abuse. And so through that, some who are brave enough then go on to empower themselves.
Okay.
And that is one of the tools they use to fight back. And of course, when they do fight back, the men can't cope with it. And that's what leads to, the broken homes and the rising single parenting and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So in what capacity do you two think women can be subtle in terms of still achieving a lot within their lifestyle, but at the same time being humble to their partners?
Let me
Let me
make a talk for the jaga one. I said I go do the professional one. Yeah.
So to do the profession.
Yes, because she's a director. Yeah. You know, woman the day. I don't see women there. even before me in this community, women who are out there, you see, they respect their men. They worship the gun their men work. You get me? They carry their men. They wear clothes from the man they're not supposed to forget self. But I don't know how, if it's a black thing, it's a black slavery mentality. I don't understand. Some men, no matter how you take leadership, you put an aid. Yeah, you not the leader. They will still see you as competition.
Okay.
You get me? Because no matter what this woman do, no matter what the pikin them do, this man will always, is not enough. And it's so worrying, like some of these men, the way the attention seeking, the attention where they need, where they ask for, or like somebody will be they try for sort out their case, then they there. If they meet it me.
I know what you want to, you know.
Okay, I'm saying talk. The man say na in they make the pikin and they fit me papa.
As in the woman only make the beginning the feature.
Yes, but that is not true.
Okay.
I am dealing with children. You are dealing with children. I sometimes dealing with children every other day. These children, they are like coconut. They are not like us who we are born and raised in Sierra Leone. When we see with papa and they cheat, we take and make say yes, it's supposed for cheat.
And they go
we sabi their girlfriend, and go fail me papa and girlfriend, they give me money, and then thing they dey.
Yep.
Them picking them na host when they know say their father is a cheat, then you get another thing coming with them. They don't tolerate it, just like their.
But what about the situation where you don't interfere in your parents' relationship of how?
No,
they
you
do
have
things?
to, because
No. In Sierra Leone, I think even in Europe, you don't have any affairs to do with your parents' affairs.
You have.
Why
because,
do you say
okay,
so?
let me say this, and then the profession can talk. You know why? Because anything that your papa do na street is going to physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially affect you.
Okay.
You know that?
Yeah.
As a young person in Europe, this now we they talk about the one day they America, Canada, Germany, UK, wherever Sierra Leoneans are. Here they believe in family. Anything we come from mama go lost in work self. If they bring all man can put and don't say I don't lost me work or I get for go sit exam or mama they go do course. If they say hey I don't go college if they make the picking the all aware say because this is how this system is made.
Devil's advocates. You're not talking
It's
about.
different.
Oh yeah, now let's say devil's advocate. You're not talking about a woman who possibly the husband is cheating and then the kids don't get involved.
Yeah.
What about the other way around? When some say the woman they disrespect the man.
Yeah.
And the beginning and
We see the kids are standing up.
no, but sometimes the kids don't get involved because they go say that my mama and papa business.
No. The kids, I don't know, but majority of these young people here in this UK that I am involved with, and so many of us are involved with, they do challenge their parents either or. Someone know they say, "Mommy, you lie too much." I'll give you a story. I was going to Peckham, and you know, anytime I walk in Peckham, I have £5, £10. And when I see this, Queen of Social, I take out, I give. I was like, hey, how are you, Queen of Social? I like you. Then the picky say, Mommy, stop lying. You just said you don't like her. I told me, next they say, no, that confusion and this and that. These children are very, very independent. They are not like us Africans. We they train we like African.
Okay.
And this is where we they get a mix up that we African culture to the picking the one we born now, picking the whole car with now. We they expect for let them behave, let them think like we were na African and don't go with attitude tits come on. No. And that's why any situation will happen at the host. You know that they affect na pikin them.
All right, thank you very much. I think Saleka take me of view to the audience. If you're watching me, you're watching Sarah J Media Live, and within our studio today, under the lamp, we will talk about International Women's Day. I don't say we discussion on sway a little bit from International Women's Day, but it still gets a lot to do with the role of women within society, and we try for making specifically to the Sierra Leone society where we all in the diaspora. So now, I still come back to you. Before we go, we'll end this program. Between us two, I want to offend 5 individual Sierra Leonean women who they can announce today. As the woman they say, thank you very much. Today is International Women's Day. I celebrate you. Right? Between our 255 each. So now think about that now before the program is done. Well, then I just a test of times for make I know exactly if una go name the same 5 people or una go cross in between, or there are actually 5 different people that you two know that you should celebrate today as International Women's Day. It's a practice that we should be doing every other day in our lives. Because like you clearly say, not everybody they can celebrate you for the work you do or celebrate you for the work you do. Or celebrate women in general. But if we begin create the platform to celebrate ourselves, which is something that will add more value to the role that women play within the community in the diaspora, then I think it will make a huge difference. So now I come to you, Aissata. I know say your role within the health sector has created a lot of impact for women within our community. Do you think you couldn't have done it better with the support of women around you? We galvanize and say, yes, we are coming to support you, even though this is against women, or women suffer the most of this, but we're still coming around to support you. Do you think you get enough support from women around yourself or your circle?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I did. I think, and that was very, very, very necessary and important. I think if women hadn't supported me, we wouldn't have enjoyed the impact it's had so far. So yes, I think women have supported me.
Okay. Agnes, let me throw the similar kind of question to you. I know you are titled the Queen of Social Media, not by accident, that because of the kind of work the way you do. Do you think you've been recognized enough within our community for that sort of work?
Yeah, I believe so. Even the witches and wizards that don't recognize my work, but they have a way of recognizing it. And let me say people like Alimatu Demonikeni, MB, Fagala, Ryan Coker, Thomas Clarkson. We have Aissata Sisi sitting here. We have like Sirian Kamara. We have Kadi Fresh. Recently, Kadi Fresh, when she was, every year she does her birthday. Her birthday celebration. Yes, she paid me. And even though I didn't want to take money, she said, no, I'm coming with other women to come and present their food that they do. Therefore, if I'm promoting them, I should also support you.
True.
So she did. So I will say, my relationship with Sierra Leone and women here or in the diaspora in Sierra Leone, it's like Marmite. Bitter and sweet. Bitter and sweet. So tell them they were good for the Queen of Social Media. They tell me if they talk about their family or the family or party there or this, that, or story will link to their family, then it's bitter. So I would say genuinely, yes, I've got that support from Sierra Leone women, because if not for the ones in the background, like I would have been coming raw with some stuff out there. So for let somebody like Aissata, Auntie Farella, Alimatu Demonikeni, like the one of these days I was down. I was like, oh, well, I will just all celebrate with 7-year wedding anniversary. I don't miscarriage and this, no child, no this. It weighed heavily on me. What's happening here? The first person I call Alimatu Demonikeni, and he go down there, he give support. So I would say, because he left in time, what did they do? I would say yes. I guess support.
Okay, well, that's good. It's good to hear that, and again, it's good to hear that people are giving support to people who within our community are doing well, especially women. So I would say thank you very much for all those women around where they support other women agenda them. But as we come close to the program, let me ask you one question before I come to answer. What sort of message you feel say could be very important, as today marks International Women's Day, 8th of March, and I feel say it's something that we have to celebrate every other day. What do you think you can say to women that are within our community in terms of their growth in in social issues, in financial issues, in educational issues, or in any other issue where they find themselves, what sort of advice you could give them for maybe able to maintain and still be humble within their community and not feel say they are over the top?
Yeah, I want to say thank you very much. And I did write this one, International Women's Day 2026, as the theme state, Give to Gain. And the campaign theme for International Women's Day, Give to Gain, this is a powerful message. Because look like the work like Aissata Sise is doing. The work like Alimatu Dominikeni with the FGM thing where it do. That is work to gain, because she is occupying that space and giving voices and supporting vulnerable people. See the works like Mayatu Siddiqui, for example, do an early year nursery, and that is the basic and the foundation for any children's or any child education when Idena that knows Gide so Mayatu in staff there. Sometimes I can just jump and go into see it.
Just only now for defend you 5 names the way you talk. So that's in the way I said the way you don't say go defend you 5 names.
Okay. So you see like these women, they are playing their part. Women like Yamata from the APC. She send constantly messages to most of the group and even individuals. She attend event Yamata, and she's this woman that, you know, she break barriers, whether APC, SFPP or this or that. You know, we have these women that, you know, they hold this community. They are there. Lady B of East Street Market. Who side somebody go, me say just look up until Lady B. You say you get password, you get some toy, you go buy, you get them picking, okay, the picking go to nap day first. You know what I mean, you know? So, and we see all of these other organizations within our communities. The women are the carriers of this organization. Madingo Union. Maya Masige, for example, I will not forget her because it's so many clothes. Yes, clothes from all the way from Mali. You know, make a turn Madinga Musu that day. I wear that clothes, you know, and I can see how she was so happy that I was there, and the love they gave me make me feel like a complete woman. Because sometimes, I tell you the truth, sometimes when there is Sierra Leone an event, I feel scared. Not like I'm scared of them, because we can fight. I'm not scared to fight.
Right.
We can curse. I'm not scared to curse. But I'm scared because of, look, I just a pass, again, dance, I not born picking. I get that. I have that fear in me. And the way how they will be looking at you sarcastically or all those things. So sometimes like, I don't want to go. My aunt will say, well, go about your business. You know, and Farella will say, no, just go and that. So sometimes if like what they talk and people go say, hey, well, they not do nothing. But they don't understand when you don't have your own biological child and people are constantly coming on social media and insulting you, abusing you, and they feel to say, because I have the loudest voice, there is not a small girl in me.
Right.
You get me? But there is that small girl in me, where same way so, I know say I get motor, cost it and cost me, what cry behind the motor.
Okay.
That's the fact. You see what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but defend you 5 names of people that you're looking at. I will throw the same question to you. What sort of advice you just go give to the people that really do very hard, really work hard, really try to push themselves in terms of achieving so many things within our community, but still remain humble?
I would say keep going, because for me, this day and every other day centers around that idea of investing in time, mentorship, and supporting others. And I think when you do that, you inevitably promote growth, and you also acknowledge your own growth, and then we will build a community resilience. So do not relent. I posted something from a lady who did a TikTok who said, there's always going to be people who don't like you. You're going to have people who love you. You're going to have people who dislike you. You're going to have people who hate you with passion for no good reason. But my vision board is always around what is in your control and what is out of your control. I focus on what is in my control.
Mm-hmm.
And I pay less attention to what's out of my control. And the only attention I give to what's out of my control is ensuring that it doesn't infringe into what's in my control. So I think that is the message I'll put there. Just continue to be hungry for success, but be mindful how you go about it. Be sensitive, be self-conscious, and just be your own person.
Okay. Thank you very much. I like that.
I have 10.
Oh, you've got 10 names.
Not 10 names.
What 10
I just
was?
want to read this quickly because you know when I'll go start for talk, I don't want. You get me? You know.
So what's
before
your what's your
10. No, 10.
10 points.
10 points. I just
Okay.
read them
Good,
quicker.
good.
For me, I would say like a woman like.
But you're not reading now.
No, I'm going to read it
Oh,
now.
okay.
A woman like Mrs. Varela Ryan Coker Thomas Clarkson.
The original salon.
Original
Titi.
salon titi. Hey, I forget to tell her. Why don't I go send message to her? But to tell me busy, you know. You know this.
Wait, so I see where police uniform. Now policeman, huh?
Yeah, that's my G. That's my G. The policewoman.
Oh, you're like
International. When we say the police uniform, say yeah, anti-fire. This is the FBI.
Now the new recruits. So if you dey mess around, no mess around with
Don't
fire.
mess around with fire.
She's a full blown FBI.
You see where gallant?
No to FBI or joke with the joke.
What's that FBI? Police. Yes. See my name show me. I said, who's anti-fire police? Anyway, we dey laugh. You see, anti-fire in kind. I know say most people they feel intimidated by most people and they don't understand. They don't understand and they just see them and just waiting. Recently, me and somebody they make confusion. If you know why they tell us say this person don't cost you, if see Agnes go delete it, you don't put in a social media about this person. This artifact, yes.
That's good.
He said go delete them. He say if you not delete and not talk to me again, this woman. For say in the day for outside things they scatter for woman there, in the every day. Because he can always tell me say the advice way I dey give to him, and the same advice I will give to me one girl picking.
Right.
This woman gets picking where he require support 24 hours a day. But if they left in business, they come down to south. We kind of event. You know, no say don't work throughout the day. The 24 hour not do for her. And I know so we get beaucoup comrades where they in within this limit, like anti-Varela. So those women out there, maybe you are looking after your mother, your daughter, your son. Maybe they because you need to be there to look after them. I like Abu Imama, you know, we own Queen Mayama. I dey send the woman's hug to this woman because it takes a lot out of a woman. We don't born you pikin and then you pikin can end up, you know, where not also you want it be, but waiting God say na it be.
True.
We get this woman there now we community the whole weekend they forget. And that's the reason why like I try as best as I can for highlight Abu and Imama Mayama.
Okay.
So if you there out there, you know, you get somebody where in Pekin require support 24 hours around the clock. Lord, we they reach out to them, Lord, they give them, they self need moral support. They need the moral support, you know, and that's how we continue for build as women. And to any woman where they out there, if you're not married, ask some of the inside married those, you know, easy. Sometimes they better let they single that you married. because of
Agnes,
Sumani.
you say they
no,
eat
we are the carry.
You say they
so
eat, you
Sumani
don't
when they
eat
reach you still go say,
Na for you know.
They make Aki dey talk say me, I no dey eat weight for the man wey I dey with, or neither any woman no dey make much
Na for
for
the
any
eat
man.
weight.
No, me
Na
no
for
wait
eat
weight.
and swallow like left
Okay,
na
don't say that. So to every woman out there where maybe me words don't hurt you, while they do me own business, you want can drag me, or where you something they happen to you, want can use me as scapegoat. Me sister, sorry you, but if you do am back, we go do am back to we safe. But this international women that they say sorry to you, if you feel any certain type of way, all of you, the witches and wizards now, I am honestly from my heart they say sorry and happy International Women's Day. That puts smile on her face. So let's read this wire. So on International Women's Day, my message to you when me right now, yeah? I say celebrate your strength, your resilience, and the incredible power you hold. Shape your own future. Okay, women? Shape your own future. Empower yourself through knowledge, confidence, and courage. Because when a woman believes in herself, nothing can limit her potential. Una look me. Nothing not the way I not don face in my life, from family betrayers, from friends, from whoever they are, the betrayers, the naming, the shaming, but I'm still here. I am still here for women like I said, as he say. We get the he, she, T-Boy, Farella, Ryan Coker, Thomas Clarkson, my godmother, me na that bad pikin they need to get a bad bush. He did it for me.
We defend
you
the
get
bush.
me? So number 3, never underestimate your voice, okay? Your ideas, your dream, and your vision have the power to inspire change in your community beyond. All of you have that. Support and uplift other women, even though you don't like me, witches and wizards, but you know that I have services that I do in this community, not media services. Be there for challenging behavior kids who are running away. I am there. I am standing in the gap for you. So support Queen of Social Media. Okay. Number 5, invest in your growth, your education, your well-being, your empowerment is the foundation of a stronger world. Be bold enough to break barriers, challenge stereotypes. Like me, I am not a natural mother, but I am confident enough to talk about this publicly. So whatever that is happening to you, that you think that all these are I go shame for talk about her, don't be shy, because when you speak about you, you help yourself, you help other women who are going through this. You understand me? Number 7, remember that your journey is unique. If you don't know say your journey unique, me journey unique, oh, something go carry hit me 1, 2, 3 days, but the power with powerful women who are get around me, I they stand up back. Another one now want make you embrace yourself, embrace your story, and let it shine as if you want let the world see you. Number 8, celebrate your achievement, no matter how small it be, because every step forward is a victory worth honoring. You for honor yourself. Number 9, continue to rise above challenges. With me, it can add for that rise above challenges, because I can want to talk about her, but some challenges they now don't can are not permitted for talk about it. Well, this is where growth coming. So you they grow as T-Boy they tell me behind the scene. There are some things where they meet you where you can't talk her, then they take for deflate you and take for ruin you. And yourself will end up for ruin yourself. So not all you they can bring kind of social media. Thank you, T-Boy. You see Auntie, and I don't acknowledge her. Number 10, today and every day, believe in your worth. Embrace yourself, your greatness, and your power. Become the woman you are meant to be. Not look so, not look so. Become the woman you are meant to be. Happy International Women's Day.
All right. Thank you very much. That's Agnes' 10 commandments. So if you not don't listen to Agnes in 10 commandments,
I go post her.
Thank you.
I go post her.
That's Agnes' 10 commandments for International Women's Day. But on a very serious note, everything that she has said makes so much sense. And the 10 commandments of Agnes is purely based on advice, some of which na experience, and also some of the things that you for be proud of as a human being, as a woman. Look, we not take the advantage and disadvantage of women being around us all the time. Look, we try for giving the value within deserve. Let's try for giving the respect within deserve. But also, women for be able to reciprocate the same thing, because it doesn't matter how much money you have, how educated you are, how influence you have over the world. Still, you need a man for make you wish. Gavun, do we have sound now?
Oh my God, the amount of people say no sound, no sound.
No sound. Here's hi. Microphone check 1 2 1 2 1
Test
2.
1 2, test 1 2.
Microphone check 1 2. I think my mic is on.
Microphone. Mine is on.
Yes, mine is on too. Mine is on. Mine is on.
Where is mine?
Mine.
Yeah, they're giving thumbs up.
Sound is back
Yeah,
on.
yeah, sound is back.
Okay, thank you very much. We will get attentive.
Alert, guys, my phone has been ringing. No sound.
Yeah,
I'm like,
DJ Little.
Well, I think say, the elements of the sound kiosk is deliberate.
No, the element of the sound kiosk should not be deliberate, you know.
Oh.
It should not be
Please, guys,
deliberate.
if una
all of a sudden, we get people that will be they hide that they watch.
They don't
AKA
come out.
DJ Little.
DJ
Me not be don't say I don't they watch. It don't. I see sound is low.
well,
I name 5 people.
wait.
We not 5 women though.
They say no reverse the conversation.
No, I think now just want to ask if you guys have not listened to the 10 Commandments, please give me a thumbs up.
No, they don't listen.
Well,
But
I
I think that they say repeating points already touched on or something. I don't know.
No, Danny, you go talking about me now. Today is International Women's Day.
did you-
If you're
did
not
you
seeing
listen
Naya,
to
you go
my-
rest on a net.
Did you listen to my 10 commandments?
Agnes, if the person
Can you
listen to
question for repeat?
no, Carry Fresh, you go talking about me tonight.
No, she'll write it down.
Today is
Write it
International
there.
Women's Day.
She'll
No,
post it.
definitely she's gonna post it on the
Yeah.
chat. Agnes, if you send us something, I will post it on the chat. Or you can post it on the chat as well because you're still there.
Well, T-Boy, are you trying to bring this program to a close?
Why not?
Because I think people are very fired. Who wants us to go till 11 o'clock?
No way.
Thumbs up if you want.
So I will post the 10 commandments.
Right, you see, no, you see the problem I get.
Yeah.
I'm not keen like this kind of problem because on a very serious note,
Yeah.
why do people want us to continue with the
No,
conversation?
we should continue because today is International Women's Day,
Mm-hmm.
and if your audience is requesting, we can give 20 more minutes. No?
Okay, let me get 5 thumbs up if the Walu could continue. 5 thumbs up. 5. Only 5 thumbs up go make we continue. And I give like 5 seconds. 1,
Look at it.
2,
Look at it.
3.
They just say, they just
It don't more than 5. It don't more than 5. It don't more than 5. So, yeah.
All right, let's continue. Celebrate.
No, okay, no. Me, I never go inside the celebrity
No.
business.
Wait, no. I am running the show.
Yeah, okay.
No,
So what I do with you right
No. Okay, wait.
they just say fire, say 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. God. Okay, wait.
Okay,
well, talk on my my coordinator here, it will come do the professional one. You know, in as much as we dey celebrate International Women's Day today, the woman they sell get for left for the fella them or small good undercover then a corner people man.
No. Let us say one thing on that.
No. Yeah, exactly.
Let's say one thing on
No, wait,
that.
that finish. Well, I'm not done it.
No.
I just finish that part before you talk.
Okay, go on. Finish.
Even though na the man, then na the problem because a man then go meet woman, then don't go lie per you say XYZ. But as we dey celebrate International Women's Day today, me don't appeal to women them, especially the one that way them dey na the diaspora. You dey get everything what you need as a woman. If a man meet you say he want your this, you know where two man there, then they go ask the last person that man they deal with. You know why?
Why?
For me, them get clarity, and there is nothing wrong in this.
Okay.
Me, where I meet me partner, so I ask the person where in last me dey with, he introduce me to the person. You know wetin do? Na follow go reduce the too much
Tension.
drama
Okay.
and problem, and some woman then hence maybe they don't get very bad relationship problem. They self-esteem, everything they destroy them.
Right.
They're not able to come up again. So me, if we celebrate we self, don't we self talk about how we to stop hurting we self. You know what I mean?
Okay. I totally understand the points we try for making in terms of relationships out there for man and for woman.
Yeah.
And it's a very sensitive one. And sometimes they put the blame on the man, sometimes you put the blame on the woman. But when it comes to relationship in various different perception, if you look at them, it takes two for something to happen. But man they can take advantage see because we're a man. That I kind of give maybe a small tick with a cross inside the tick, yeah? Where the man try for be say in a man. And most times it's about being macho, being in the position of saying, okay, yeah, I'm in a man. Not necessarily means say you have to do that. But there are times when situations can be provoked by women. I'm not saying they are the cause for where the man and they go keep woman in a street. But sometimes situation can be provoked. And it takes two.
To tango.
I think communication is very important in a relationship. I will not put any blame on anybody in this regards because when I say so, I'm talking out of experience and I'm also talking as somebody we don't talk between so many people in different types of ways in terms of relationship, marriage, and all that thing. Personality clash can also cause a serious problem in a relationship. Pride can cause a real serious problem in relationship. Status can cause a real serious problem in relationship. So these are very different factors that really cause problem in relationship. But if you look at two people accepting each other for the bad things that they do, then nothing can break them. So in a relationship, find the thing that you hate the most of your partner and see if you can deal with it. If you cannot deal with it at all, then you're wasting your time.
Okay, this that got
Go on.
Me on topic they go directed to people where intentionally know say me and you na husband and wife. Then they say hello to you, say hello to me, and that. And then go end up go have affairs with you. But would they go na them parties and then think they are me no know.
You know what's the challenge in relationship? It's got nothing to do with value.
Let me be a devil's advocate here.
Wait, don't. I will make
Yeah.
something very important.
I'm a woman, but I'm going to be a devil's advocate here because you see, we have to go back to evolution.
Yeah.
And when God created man, you know, early men and so on and so forth, there's always that element of us human beings around survival.
Survival of the fittest.
Exactly, survival of the fittest, and it's always about, you know, seeking your own best interest.
Yeah. Which is
Well,
selfishness.
you have to be, as a human being, you have to be a little bit selfish. Every day we have to demonstrate some level of selfishness to coexist. You understand? I think what I find lacking in relationships in our community, and I think that spills to whether it's how we run our governments, how we run our organizations, how we run our schools, etc., etc. We lack problem solving, and Tiboy touched on it earlier on. We lack communication.
Conflict resolution.
We always default. For the men, their default is, you dey stress me now, so I dey go for woman, we know they stress me. Whilst what should be happening, you dey stress me now, let's sit down and talk about it.
Yes.
Why you dey stress me? What is really triggering your stress? Let's talk about it. But you see, again, because we're from a culture and tradition and background where we don't get into these relationships because of love.
Yes.
80% of the relationships that we're in is out of convenience.
Yes.
Is what works for us at that time.
Yeah.
So eventually, as you start seeing the cracks, you realize that actually you don't even love this person. And when you don't love someone, you don't tolerate them.
Yeah.
Now, if you flip that, let's say we white Caucasians, they go for love. They cannot be with somebody if they're not in love with them. And what they do when they're no longer in love with you, they're very honest and open about it. It doesn't matter what it's going to do about you. For them, I'm no longer in love with you. I cannot stay in this relationship. And I think that's where we miss it. So for me, to be honest with you, I don't blame a woman. I don't blame a man.
Do you think there should be more educational program?
Agnes, is your mic connected properly?
No, it's more about...
the mic is dropped.
Is mine okay?
I think your mic is on your lap somewhere. I can see the cable.
Mine is okay, right?
Yep. So is the mic okay? Sound fine?
Sound fine, sound check. Okay.
Okay. So for me, it's all about, from either sex, you know, male, female.
Okay.
It's about boundaries. It's about integrity. It's about principles. What can you or cannot do? What boundaries can you not cross? You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter whether somebody is your best friend. If they don't have that level of principles or integrity to say, actually, Agnes is my best friend, so her man is untouchable, is a no-go area, it doesn't matter. How you see it is not how they see it. So I think for me, it's about it's not about accepting what people are like. It's just,
We can't fix it so soon.
you can't fix
All right,
you can't solve it.
Again, you mentioned the Caucasian whites and black people. Yeah, I think I've been here now for so long that I know possibly how white people behave. I'll give you an example. I am not 110% certain, but it's something that I saw and I hear it myself. Do you know the story behind Camilla dating Prince Charles?
Yes.
Okay.
But Salomon and the liar.
No, hold on.
Salomon and the
Again,
lie.
do you know the
Salomon and terrible.
No, Agnes, hold on. do you know the
They are
deeper end?
diabolical.
You know the deeper end of Camilla and Prince Charles? The deeper end of it?
They were
Yeah.
in love.
No?
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
before they get together, do you know who Camilla was dating?
Pakabos.
Yeah.
Who?
Pakabos.
No. That is where the irony of the discussion falls in, because we are now making wide examples. So this is not about money. It's not about status. It's not about integrity. It's about what a woman finds challenging. Nothing is valued in our eyes when she has seen something that she found challenging. She will lose the money, she will lose the prize, she will lose the integrity, she will lose everything because she wants to achieve that challenge. Camilla was dating Princess Anne's boyfriend. That's Prince Charles, his younger sister. And she left him and starts to date my older brother. So can you understand? So do you no. Camilla dated Princess Anne's boyfriend, and Princess Anne decided to leave that man, and then Camilla ended up dating Princess Anne's older brother, who is Prince Charles.
Okay. If you
And now that same woman is the queen.
of course.
So now look at the irony behind what we were talking about.
Now women they describe women. So if
So it's not about pride, it's not about money, it's not about status. It's about challenge.
but in the Sierra Leone context,
It's the same-
about say,
it's the
I
same
dey pull
thing.
up and ah.
That's the
The Sierra
challenge.
Leone status.
That's the
You go
challenge.
see man
Well,
go
that's
dey-
the challenge.
That's
Yes.
the challenge. So
You go-
basically, men don't throw that challenge to women in so many cases, because when a woman has a pride, nothing takes her away.
How many powerful women are this community or well-known women there where the man them they the man part don't the man them party them go after that woman? There how many?
Again, like I said, men don't throw that challenge at women because it's practically impossible. When a woman wants something, nothing stops her. You know that very well. I know that very well. Our viewers knows that very well. So if we are talking about the pride of what a woman should have,
It's called pass the parcel.
its dignity, its pride, its
Salon
respect,
community, we
its
all
value.
have
So as far as I'm concerned, relationship is a very
The winner takes
sensitive.
it all.
That's all you will say.
So
it's a very
how can we
sensitive
make
part.
it better for women to thrive in their own in their own world?
Just class yourself to be lucky if you're not confronted with anybody who is vicious against something that you possibly achieving in life. It doesn't matter what that thing is. Yeah. So as we are celebrating International Women's Day,
Yeah.
these are some of the things we should be reflecting on as women and as men within the circle of women. Sometimes we man then also get for give woman them some elements of value. Meaning, I will not talk to you in a disrespectful way just because sometimes somebody the way we don't keep, we have to say I better pass. You understand?
Yeah.
Those are all the values you have to look at. From a man's perspective, looking into what women are made of. Women are always weak. It doesn't matter how you look at it. They are always the weaker sex. Not in a bad way,
Yeah.
but that is what we are made of. There are certain things that way man go challenge himself for say no, I can't. But there are very few men that will not accept challenges.
Right, yeah.
Very few. And when I say very few, and then it's drink water self for no man, because again, you don't know the kind woman where sometimes this man they fantasize where they can't give himself to him for nothing. Where they cost him anything. So we have to be very mindful. Don't fall victim. If you do fall victim, deal with it. Make sure say you keep yourself very sane, because that is not the end of the world.
So as a man we get voice in this community. In order for we next year, if we so want celebrate International Women's, we'll call all the women there for come together. Wetin go be your advice to men them when normally, naturally, I let this woman then get good relationship in this community and this then they go young people in a party there. Waiting that you message to them man there because they think that they make some woman there they lost their value, or woman the way like them go able come do something for we community then shy off we community.
Agnes,
Now you get now you now the
Thank you very
interview
much.
post change now. Answer now, yes. The interview post change now, yes. The waiting go be your advice because we want our sister to come out more. We
Okay.
want the more Farellas. We want the more Mayato Sidikis. We want the more Isis Sise. We want the more Alima to the Monikeni. We want the more Syrians. We want the more Cali Fresh. They are in the community, but do you know that most of these women, then they hide away based on wetin one of you brotherhood there they do.
Okay.
So it's not you say.
I go answer your question just for one reason.
Okay, sir.
Because today we are celebrating women.
Well done. Hey!
That's the only reason why I'm going to answer your question. And for make your question become even more meaningful, like you said, we get beaucoup women in there that we get so much potential.
They are.
But I always say to myself, me, when you see me, so I talking, I make beaucoup talk. When I was younger, I wasn't talking. I was very quiet, very peaceful. You go even physically take advantage of me. But as a woman, the sky should never be your limit.
Thank you.
Because the potential that women have within our community is a lot.
Yes.
And me can always say, I don't have any fear. And I go always tell any man, not ever afraid for push any woman really next to you. Because if you are a successful man and your partner is not successful, then you're not a man.
Then you fail, yeah.
Because the success of your woman is something that you journey along with you.
Yes.
Not something where they just take you, put and be you say if you should daughter. No. And then go say, oh well, woman, when they become powerful, then they become difficult, then they become challenging. Yes, sometimes they do. But as a man, one thing where you forget where nobody need to take away from you is a responsible man. Yes. When you're responsible, nobody can take anything away from you. Yeah. Because for being responsible, not for wear fine clothes, not for going to the best club, not for eating at the best restaurants. It's about how you handle yourself either in public, behind closed doors, or within family setting.
Yes.
So I would say, yes, we get beaucoup men out there, but are the women prepared to come out?
They are.
What is stopping them?
They are because we have these men where they say, me woman no go do that, me woman no go do
No, let me ask, what is stopping them?
Because they not get the encouragement from their living partner.
Okay, so what is stopping them? Because I can always
and
say...
they don't want to lose their relationship, their marriages and that.
Big mistake. Somebody else's success is not going to guarantee your success.
But we man, they're very controlling, T-boy.
Again, I go say the woman and controlling, but that is not an argument for put up for make we able to get woman away for able to thrive in society. Because there are many women in Sierra Leone who get huge potential. But how many women they tap into the resources of the other woman they get potential for making them push them? That's the other question we should be asking ourselves. Because as women, again, as I mentioned, they get multiple sisters. There are so many female organizations that used to exist in this community that don't exist anymore. So you guys have the huge demand on yourself to be able to activate some of the people that will get potential and bring them out. And the only way you can do that...
man they not agree.
Forget about a man who is very threatened about a woman.
I been say culturally, most of them with sister here, them believe say when the man say no, no. I get somebody where they do hijab,
Agnes,
they do journalism,
Agnes,
the one they do media thing like
Agnes,
TikTok and that, but a man say no.
Agnes,
how do you go force a woman then you go pull him married?
No, we are using the culture as we advantage and disadvantage. So basically, no. Earlier on, you say we for ignore we culture we will get na salon we will bring kanaya.
Yes.
Because we picking then they grow up in a setting with different.
Yes, it's
so
different,
if we they accept we picking and setting different, why we the parent
they not agree? Man, they especially like we brother them. You know, then when they come up from a traditional home.
I'm from a traditional home.
Yes, but you are exposed. I
still you don't see the concern in me.
I see you. You get some man then I skit all day T-boy. Almost then you sabi the woman then. Don't bother they IBs and they
no.
Then they come out.
It doesn't. Okay, this is another thing where I feel say woman then get serious issue with.
So then na the man then, the
No.
culture.
Okay, like I
We
say
no go blame
something.
our sister then.
Okay, let's say something. I'm not saying a man should not expose their wives. No, that's not what I'm saying. Yeah. If you look at a very home setting in the diaspora, if we can make an example between white people and black people, yeah. This afternoon I was walking down when I saw a young boy with a black girl and the whole land. I nearly say, "Oh, well done.
Yeah.
It's good." Because guess what? You hardly see that.
Yeah.
You hardly see that. But I nearly compliment them. Because these are two young boys, two young kids, possibly in their late teens, but they were holding hands. And guess what they were talking about? Work.
Wow.
The beginning they talk, say, "Oh, I don't want to do the work because of blah, 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 blah." And the body turn and say, "But if you don't go to work, what will you be doing at home?"
Yeah.
These are teenagers.
Yes.
So if they are thinking like that, what's wrong with the adults to think like that? True. So basically what we are saying, if we they make we picking and they try for live the European lifestyle, why aren't we adapting to it a little bit? There is nothing wrong with wearing hijab and do social media. I'll tell you why. Because every time I go on TikTok, I see
The Asians
more
are
than,
there.
forget the Asians, I see more than 10 women that have converted to Islam. And they are propagating it on TikTok. What's wrong with that?
But that is different to them doing a show of their choice.
What's wrong with that?
Their husbands are not allowed.
Yeah, but again, you have to be able to explain certain details. Again, social media can be used for various different reasons. You can abuse it.
These are serious women.
Okay, we'll discuss that later on after the program. But again, let us wrap up. Look, not make the discussion become too personal, because that is exactly where we're going now. And today we're here to celebrate International Women's Day. But it's a pleasure to have you two here. And before we wrap up, I will come to you for your 5 list of names. And the 5 list of people they already give, you they break them down.
Why?
Make a
As
1
to why?
minute why you choose these 5 people. One. Make them 5, no more than 5.
So I go say, I hold UK, he or she.
No, women. We are celebrating
But I
women.
take her as woman.
No.
Because the whole lady then I'm like,
No.
Why?
No. I need 5
Okay,
women.
but I take Chama Hassan of he or she.
No.
Chama
5
Hassan, TJ,
5 women.
Okay,
So
okay.
if you're not able to forgive me
I
5
will give you
women,
5. Okay, I dey pull
I
you
will
back.
question you.
I will give you 5.
5
okay.
women.
Number 1.
I don't want nothing for do with any man organization, just 5 women.
Within this Sierra Leone
Within the Sierra Leone community
Wetin
in the
wahala
diaspora.
try say about them?
5 women, the way you feel say you dey celebrate today for International Women's Day.
Okay. So number 1, I will say Mrs. Farella Dorothy Ryan Coker Thomas Clarkson.
1.
Number 1, she's my godmother. Put sense into me most of the times, and being there when I'm crawling on the floor, crying and that and so. You know, if I want to take whatever is personal to social media, she give me the stop. Say, if you do one, that's it.
Okay. 2.
And we need them kind of people, and then I
True,
will
true,
learn from
true.
them. You know,
2.
where they stop it. Number 2, I have Alimatu Dumanikeni MBE.
Okay.
And she's somebody that does not believe in fighting. He believes in conflict resolution.
Okay.
He believes in diplomacy for sort things out.
Okay.
And there is always an easy way out of things rather than me and we will make it one go.
Okay.
So that's why I attract, because I like to attract to people where they tell me which I know one year, not to which I want year.
True.
Number 3, my coordinator sitting here.
Miss Aisata or Madam Aisata?
Yes.
Because someone have been calling him.
Yes. My coordinator sitting here, my lady Aisata Sise. Yeah? She's somebody in this community. She deal with so many people. You don't sabi so many people than before me. But guess what? It never allow me fracas or me problem with people make it me and I get any kind of situation.
Okay.
You know, if I not get close for ways, if I call like go give me pass and me go can talk and back on social media, you know, say I not get secret. We need people like that. But if something happen where it's not right, you go, Agnes, no, this is wrong. You tell and this way they tell me off, right? So we need this type of people. The other one, 4, Mariato Sidike. She's a young girl, you know, and I'm older than her for over 5 years or so.
I can see Olo, you don't 55, you 60.
I'm To be honest with you, Matt is in her 40s. She's 40-year-old or so. So, like I'm older than her, but she always is somebody that always, just like I said to Auntie Fagala, and that will always look for the amicable way of doing things. Say, oh no, big sis, I'm not fitted that. No, remember, say, wanna be parties, they know this. If they go comment, don't comment, don't this. No, even though you don't get the bullet a lot, but she's somebody that will always say no. We go argue bitterly, maybe 2-3 days, and not call, and not coming. Ah, big sis, you okay? Palava down.
Next one.
Okay, the last one. Me self.
So you celebrate yourself. Okay, well, let me celebrate you. The last one is Agnes. Agnes is the queen of social media. She does everything online. She's very relentless in terms of what she does, and also it supports many people within our community. And now in start social media, we begin to take people and picture them from the suits, take them up to the toe and aid, where they begin realize say they are fashionistas. Now they all didn't start. So Agnes has been very much influential in our community. But it gets in your own bad side, it gets in your own good side. But the good side of her is what you see is what you get, and that is very natural.
The bad side is knocking the left for me, and I hate lies.
Not really talk about this, I'm really talk about you. Now you call yourself, so you don't get about talk about yourself again. Let me talk about you. So that's Agnes for you. Now, Marmite, you taste them bitter, you taste them sweet. But on a very serious note, if we continue to get 15, 20 more of Agnes, our community will be straightening up. Because it means everywhere we go as Sierra Leonean, as women within our community, we should be able to upkeep ourselves in terms of the way we behave, in terms of how we respond or react to situations the way definitely they are against me. So that's Agnes for you, and thank you very much,
and we
Agnes.
say thank you to the First Lady of Sierra Leone for what she's doing.
No, you don't mention, And when they come to release, now
Plus.
No plus. So you forget that. So that's not important to you. Minus.
Okay.
But thank you very much, Agnes. It's been a pleasure to have you. Let us go to Miss Aissata. Over to you. Your 5 names and why?
Well, I've gone for the younger generation.
Now 5 names. You're watching the whole 50.
I think, yeah. It's about, for me, it's about succession planning. All the names that Agnes has mentioned.
Suspicion.
Yeah. Agnes has mentioned people that I also recognize, appreciate, and celebrate a lot for what they've done. Mine it's around people who are close to me, but also people who I've watched from Bath. They've grown and become young women who are forging their way through their careers and success. The first one is my niece, Aissata Sise, Mrs. Aissata Sise Bangura. She's also Aissata Sise. And why am I recognizing and appreciating her today is because she's a young woman who has just recently completed her degree, second degree in midwifery. But before that, she did a degree in nursing. But what's special about her is her consistency and persistence. She always wanted to be a midwife, but she didn't get the right grades to go into midwifery straight away. So I said to her, go do your nursing, and then after that you can go do midwifery. And she did. She listened. And she's just finished, and thankfully she's now got a job as a midwife. So she might be the midwife you bump into in the labor ward. So kudos to her. I'm very, very proud of her.
Okay, 2.
And during all of that, she got married as well. So that's good.
Done.
Yeah. The second one is another niece, young niece, Assumpta Matia. Again, she's very vibrant, happy-go-lucky young lady. She's just finished her pediatric nursing. Again, it's quite challenging. It's very challenging for these young people because their resilience level is not as high as ours. And when you find yourself within the healthcare sector, it's quite challenging to go on these placements, to meet your competencies and your targets and so on. So when they're successful, it's important to acknowledge
them.
and with all their own other issues that might be going on that could be distractors for them.
Okay, 3.
The third one is another young lady again, Melvina Toure. Again, she's just finished her associate nursing in pediatric nursing as well. And she's going to go on to do her registered general nursing. Again, she's doing well. She's thriving and really wanting to do better. And then we've got Aisha Kamara.
Oh, yeah.
My goddaughter. Aisha did a degree in law, but then ended up in hospitality. And then, on top of that, she's got a side business.
They are the ones that organize Jennifer's funeral.
Right. High
My
deco.
cousin,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
Mamani
Yeah.
and daughter that passed
So
away.
you can see that young generation thriving and growing to become better people in society. Last but not the least is another dear goddaughter of mine, Angela Oni. Angela, again, I've watched her thrive. She's a school teacher.
Oh, yeah.
She's a single parent with 2 beautiful children. But not only that, she also raised her brother, her younger brother, who's become quite successful in his own right. Again, Angela is running a home and having a side hustle as well as a decorator and so on, and a head of department at school. Again, for me, I admire their tenacity, I admire their persistence, and I admire their determination. And I just want to say to them, we're very proud of you in our community. You bring a lot of colorful atmosphere in our community, brightness, tranquility. You are very inspiring. They are the generation that are actually calling some of us to order, you know, and they quietly model how us, the adults, should be behaving.
Yeah, like Osa is doing the decoration.
Yes, exactly. So that is what I like about them. And the partnership, for example, you talk about Husai and Aisha.
Yeah.
They grew up together. They've become family. And they've, when I used to go decorate, they follow me, and that's how they learn. I used to decorate, you know. That's how they learned, and they picked it up.
Wow.
And but their partnership, they've got a very good relationship, and being in business together has not affected their relationship.
Okay. That's good.
You don't find them undermining each other. Excuse me. They work as a team, but also they work as individuals. So they have contracts they do in silo, and they have contracts they do in partnership. And you don't hear any noise.
Okay.
So again, they are showing us as us adults how we should behave. So
All right.
I want to applaud all of them and wish them all the best. And I hope they continue to be as successful as they can be. And the sky is their limit.
All right, thank you very much, Agnes and Isata. I know it's been 2 hours of your time, and it's a pleasure to have you two in the studio today. And I will say on a very serious note, you guys have done extremely well to make this program become what it is today. And I believe, our viewers have sent a lot of comments and statements on YouTube, basically also on Facebook. And I think it's very interesting because Sunday like this today, everybody is gearing to go to work for tomorrow, and we still have a huge presence online, which I think is very good.
You know, social media.
And it just shows that today is not just any other day; it's International Women's Day.
Yeah.
And I think it's a pleasure though to have you two, and we haven't taken advantage of the fact that it's International Women's Day. I think we did something similar like this last year, but we have individual programs for 3 different women. And Agnes, you're one of the women that we have on board for last year's event. So I think it's something that we do every other year. As Sarah J Media ourselves, we've worked hard within our community to bring in women on board of what we do. We created a buzz in Sierra Leone for female photographers and videographers because when we went to Sierra Leone, there were maybe basically none at all.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see any. But we introduced young girls to come on board and learn the trade, and I think they pick it up. From there, people find it very interesting because they have mass comm at FBC, but when they finish their degree, they go to print media and radio. So none of them were given opportunity to come to television. So we created that platform for them. And within the UK as well, we've worked with so many young women. I will not call them girls. We've worked with young girls previously, but they are now all grown-ups and they are big girls now. So basically,
so we are looking for the next queen of social media, the next.
Sure.
So
you have mentioned the people who should be the groomers and the mentors for the younger generation of the people that you've highlighted.
Yeah.
So you have a two mixed balance of people who can be used as mentors so that they will be able to mentor the generation of young girls that you have mentioned.
But also, as it's also reverse mentoring. I don't know if you've heard of reverse mentoring.
It can be, yes.
So actually, those set of young people that I mentioned are actually mentoring the older community.
Well, I will not say mentoring.
Yeah,
I will say reflect on what the younger girls are doing.
It's called reverse mentoring. T-Boy, when you're done, go research. It's reverse mentoring.
Okay.
They're actually teaching us how to behave.
Yes, and they did that in my cousin's.
And so it's reverse mentoring because we should be mentoring them, but actually they're mentoring us, and I think it's important. Anyway, I just want to say, as we come to close, thank you to everyone for listening in, and just a shout out to all women out there. No matter what you're going through, it's not the end of the world. Just keep pushing. Find 1 or 2 people you can share your challenges with. You can express yourself with.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the what ifs.
Yeah.
Because I think we worry a lot about what ifs. Think about what makes you happy. Think about what gives you the reason to wake up every morning, and focus on that. And on that note, I just want to say happy International Women's Day to everyone, to all our activists out there who keep advocating for the girl child and for women's rights, health inequalities, and so on and so forth. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, Agnes, quickly over to you.
For me, I would like to say first, I'm so sorry to all women who have lost their children this year or the previous year before, like my cousin, Fatmata Dumbuya, and the late Jennifer's mother, to every woman out there who have lost maybe pregnancies or childbirth, cuts, death, and all of that, you are not by yourself where you are, you might be going through difficulties, you are looking for that period not to come, the period come again. Don't worry, hang in there, and just remember that there are good people around you giving you support if you've lost loved ones. So all those women who have passed away due to domestic violence, I'm sending the warmest hug to the families, friends, and loved ones out there. And if you are experiencing domestic violence, especially the physical aspect of it, please, as we are celebrating International Women's Day today, if you don't want to speak to any one of us here, we've got Alimatu Dumanikeni, or you can contact your local police station, or maybe you speak to your GP. Don't take it in because you've got other children at home that you are looking after. children should not be raised in a toxic environment, because at the end of it all, dem go say na the mama na make it well. So if your mental health well-being, they are in place, you will be able to look after your blessings that God has blessed you with. So some women like me here that are non-biological mothers, if they don't call you say you born no block, you barren, my sister, go adopt pikin like I do, or go and foster. There are so many children you can give love to out there. So each and every one of you watching me where you are, we all have our different issues as women. I just pray to God that God comforts you, God give you the wisdom. Even myself sitting here, I'm praying for myself, for my tsunami, that God give me the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And I'm sending you all the biggest hug. If you know say you and one woman dey una no get that, una need to talk, please allow let it be, make it relax. You don't know what they are going through. Everybody gets one thing or the other way that they go through. Where they're not in bowl like some of we can follow vocalize and to close family and friends and loved one with the either. Some of we now with the talk tapers and the knack we say not talk again.
Like how I can knock you say
yes.
not talk again.
But some man not able for talk. Some man not the person way they talk to. Some man ain't one day no more. He don't they not believe nobody again. So I dey send you that women's hug today as International Women's Day. May God make it easy for we all. And
Amen.
thank you very much, Tiwa.
All right. Thank you very much, Agnes, and thank you very much, Eseta. And I'm going to make it short because I don't want to go back again and start to rephrase everything that have been said. But on a very serious note, I want to thank the viewers who are watching, and thank you for all your comments and all your suggestions and all the praises that you've given to these two lovely women. And I know for today, not to Monday, the International Women's Day, and we have celebrated these two women and all the women that they have mentioned on their list. And also all the women watching, keep the faith. Don't forget to do what you need to do as the needful. And be humble. It doesn't matter whether success is on your doorstep. Make sure you handle it properly and get the best out of it. To be a humble woman does not make you a weak woman. Yeah. To be a humble wife does not make you a weak wife. If I can
be humble, why you not go be humble?
Would I humble you?
I'm humble.
Yeah.
But you see, now Agnes don't look Endo. No, Agnes is very humble. Now we don't give you the CV just now. So basically, I'm just stretching your legs. But on a very serious note, I think we should be able to value what we have as Sierra Leoneans within our community in the diaspora. We got so many women and we get potential for the great things. If you're out there, don't hesitate to come out. Find somebody that you believe that you rely on.
Find a Farella in your life. Everybody need a Farella in their life.
That will give you the best element of support that you always need. Yeah. If I'm not in this program, Agnes is not going to make it done. So I want to say thank you very much, everybody, and have a lovely week as you're going back to work tomorrow. And don't forget to be smart, be yourself, be humble, and make the best of
and smile away from what you cannot control.
Yeah, what Agnes says. Smile away from what you cannot control, as this particular International Women's Day is going to be something different from you as you walk into your workplaces tomorrow. On behalf of the Sarah J Media team and on behalf of our dedicated technical man behind the scene running around doing everything, there is always a man behind any successful woman. That is the man that he's becoming. So basically, I want to say thank you to him and thank you to all the Sarah J Media team out there. And don't forget, we'll be back here on Tuesday with The Buzz by Buba JT. And this week on How They Go Inside the Republic, we'll talk about something totally different, but that will come out anytime soon. So from myself and my two lovely guests for today, and everybody watching, happy International Women's Day. We have reflected and we have celebrated. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.